Great question. And it's a question that I asked many years ago when I was starting my first business. I remember reaching out to an entrepreneur who I had a lot of respect for. And I remember exactly what he told me. He said, Grant, there's never a perfect time to start a business. And this was over 20 years ago. And looking back, you think about all the things that have happened over the past, say, 5 years, 10 years, even recently now with COVID. We're dealing with high inflation rates right now. Interest rates are on the rise. So there's never a perfect time. So what I say to people who are thinking about starting a business, if you think the time is right, then now's the time to start your business. Despite the challenging times that we're in, and I foresee continuing, there are still opportunities. There are still windows of opportunities out there. And if you don't seize the moment, then you can be sure someone else will. And if you look at some of the successful startups that have been created as a result of COVID, for example, Zoom, which is how we're communicating today. Zoom was the brainchild of an entrepreneur who answered a very simple question: what's the problem I'm trying to solve? So instead of people being in a boardroom or having a conference face to face, people put their heads together and figured out a way to create platforms like this. Microsoft has responded with their platform called Teams. So with challenge comes ingenuity, and I think that's what I'm seeing as a result of COVID. The one that comes to mind is it's referred to as a pioneer advantage. So if you're the first person out of the gate, you're the leader, you're the trendsetter. And if your idea is good, you can be sure others will follow. But if you're the pioneer, then you're going to build brand loyalty, you're going to build customer awareness first and foremost, and you'll be top of mind. That's another question I think every entrepreneur asks themselves, me included. How do I know if I have what it takes? And my answer to that question is fairly simple. Only you know if you have what it takes. And as you progress through the thinking of your idea and you share your idea with family and friends, I guarantee you people are going to say to you, you know what, that's not such a good idea. Or why would you leave a good paying job to do this? And I can tell you firsthand that happened to me when I first started when I started my first business. I had a great job at the Royal Bank of Canada and realized early on it wasn't for me. I had this business idea that I had to explore to see if it would work. So I can remember leaving the bank and starting a business from scratch. And I look back and I'm so glad that I did. So there will be naysayers, there will be people who doubt you, but if you believe in yourself and you understand exactly what it is you're trying to accomplish, if you have a vision and you have the passion and the confidence in yourself, I believe that anyone can be an entrepreneur. I think vision and passion, it's those two things are vital to being a successful entrepreneur. You have to actually see your idea come to fruition. Can you visualize the startup? Can you visualize the growth of the business? Can you visualize the customer that you're looking to serve or the product that you're looking to make? Can you see it? And I think if you can see it, then you can make it happen. So certainly vision is very important, but also passion. You have to have it. Otherwise, if you don't wake up thinking about it, if you don't go to bed thinking about your idea, then maybe it's not the right idea, or maybe it's not the right time. But I can tell you firsthand that every idea that I've had, that I have brought to fruition, I have thought about day and night and worked on it, not 24/7, we all have to sleep, but I have worked on it continuously to make sure that the idea that I had, I was able to turn into reality. McMaster offers a program entitled How to Start Your Own Business. And it's a continuation of a program in entrepreneurship that started several years ago, of which I helped develop. So I'm very excited to be back again, teaching the new and improved version of the program. So the program is designed to help an aspiring entrepreneur take an idea and turn it into reality. So I will walk the entrepreneur, the student, through a 10-step process, really, that helps you put pen to paper, culminating in the creation of an executable business plan. The program is 12 weeks long, and there are 8 live sessions moderated, facilitated by me. So think of me as your coach, your mentor, and I will lead you through all the steps required to create a business plan. So starting with, do I have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? Looking at your product or the service that you're looking to launch, looking at the market opportunity, helping you create and understand what the competitive environment looks like, and then ultimately leading you to determine what your competitive advantage is, because that's the most important question any entrepreneur has to be able to answer. What is it that sets me apart from my competition? So then once you've done that, you can then move on to putting the pieces together to building your business, the HR piece, the marketing piece, the financing aspect. And then the final part is your execution plan, your implementation strategy. So what's your timeline? Are you a year away from doing this, or are you looking to make a life and career change and start your business in the next 3 to 6 months? I'll help you figure that out.